Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke my head off real quick before this game starts. You gotta check it out, dude. It should be a battle. He's pretty good. Alright, let's go back here. Let's see if we can Alright, let's do this. I don't want to do my weekly training. So he's 3-0. Yikes. Stark contrast. Compared to last year, I think he was like 6-4 when we met last season. So I know he's no slouch. So if we play him smart and make some plays, I'm hoping anyway. I'm ready. Ready for some football. Are you there, Whiskey? Whiskey. Whiskey. You guys are playing game chat. I bet, you nerds. Alright. Waiting on you. Waiting on you, Johnny. How'd you do in your game, Jordan? Okay.
They beat him, but I beat him.
Alright.
The Packers are tough.
I'm getting ready to play Mike. Mike here in a few minutes.
Mike?
Or, John, sorry. Steelers.
Oh, yeah, Johnny, yeah.
Yeah.
The Packers aren't necessarily tough. It's just that they were doing a bunch of all Madden kicked in or something. It was just cheap shots.
Yeah. I got you next week, dude. That would be interesting. Be a nice little rematch.
Yeah.
This will be our third meeting, dude.
I play the Cowboys, who's a user. That guy, he sucks. I'm gonna play him. Then I gotta play you.
Yeah.
Then I gotta pick a bye week or something. No. I've played Michael in a couple weeks too, so they're easy.
Alright, so here we go. So. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to start this game. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm excited. This ought to be a good one. Please, Lord, baby Jesus, let me play good today. Don't let the Madden curse screw me.
Hey, dude, I traded my backup right tackle, and I've traded Cam Hayward for Kareem Hunt.
Welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Dude, Mitch ended up got Antonio Brown.
Versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Leopard! No!
They go play action here on first down. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
First play of the game, I picked it off. Hell yeah.
32-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A Bronco first down. Keenum hooking up with Thomas.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
Come on,
made sure the
make some
quarterback
points out of
signed,
this.
and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
22! 22! Check! 22! 22! Hot!
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Escapes the sack. Keeps himself upright. And now he's swallowed up and taken down. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Keenan. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Oh, yeah.
Demaryius Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All right, let's get that ball back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, look at 56.
Oh my God, Mitch.
On second down, here's Rudolph.
I stopped these robbers from doing this drug deal. And the brutes, I webbed him to the back of the trunk, and then I grabbed the trunk while he was on it, and I threw him.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Jordan Reed has it.
What's your ability for your suit?
Before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up
Got the spider arms ability.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a
and he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds near the 35-yard line.
Jesus.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Rudolph now to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit!
What's your score?
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. Defenders giving chase. But
I just intercepted the ball back right now with Von Miller. I ran the whole route and intercepted it. That's 2 picks now. I'm up 7-0 on his 43.
So that's back-to-back
1st quarter.
an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Putting pressure on him right now.
Defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So you basically user picked him. That's
yep. Yep.
First down,
here's the user pick for us. I can't get him to work.
And he stopped immediately there.
Mine just sucks.
Montez perfect, the one to get him down.
He has a lead instinct.
What the hell are these red dots for, man?
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the
red dots on the map. What is that? Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, this is the big building here. There's nothing here. I'm up right there. There's 2 little dots. That's it.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. And he gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about
right,
3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
I don't even use my my special either.
Keenum gonna throw on 3rd and 1.
Which I got a lot of build up.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Just going around unlocking these
catch,
towers
good
and
for
grabbing
9 and a
shit.
first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, boys. Hey, orange! 553!
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lawrence Guy in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Hey, go, Roger!
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. He's got the first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Let's go, let's go!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
You just gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking bunch of pieces of shit. Running around with fucking assault.
Back alongside
Something
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, go, Roger!
Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver.
I'm up 13-0.
Thomas with his 2nd TD
Beginning of the 2nd.
his 6th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Yeah, basically.
Shanked it.
Swinging around the sleeve.
So the ref makes a
Looking
call.
for
Touchdown there. Wipe it off the board.
packages, like
Bryant's
backpacks,
extra
and
point up and good.
other
And
shit.
it's now 14-0.
Well,
Set now
backpacks
to kick
and
this
ready
one
to
away,
towers.
and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Steelers. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's Fournette. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Leopard! Last stop! Check!
Rudolph on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually do over in practice very often.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go! Green, 39! Green, 39! Gun! Hot!
They keep it with Fournette on first down. Fournette fighting through. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a
I cannot stand the brutes in this game.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it.
He
I know
punches
they're
you
down a
twice
couple
and
of
they kill you
scores,
instantly.
but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in
Get a
that
fucking
direction.
job. Fucking bum. I hate those guys.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Leopard!
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph.
I should have traded him. To me, dude.
I just picked him off with Talib again.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I can't imagine he's too happy right now.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Well, if you do it right.
Now Keenum throwing on second. And whips one in there completely.
Oh, my goodness.
Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
Here we go, boys. Very left. 53.
What was the score? What was your score, Michael?
Roger.
What was the score?
Now a first down throw. Keenum.
Oh, good grab, dude.
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
I just threw a pick.
Red zone, right around
Good
the
play.
17-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
Yeah,
finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Buying time to his left. Able to push his way through. Steps away. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pick
it is so much fun just running around doing nothing.
After the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. And this is going to be incomplete.
Kick that free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, the offense,
mine was like 39, 34.
Spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the
other side, 14-3.
They'll be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. It almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Down.
Damn, I fucked all them pitches in.
Oh my God, just threw another pick.
Picked off by Jamal
It's kind of like me with my game. I was getting so good with my quarterback, and all of a sudden, after like 5 interceptions, like, no.
That's all right.
He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta be
It was fucked up because the one dude picked it off on the fucking defensive lineman, and he was holding my fucking tight end. There was like 3 guys on my tight end just at the line of scrimmage.
Give him 5 on the carry.
And it was like pass interference and whatever.
Despite the points, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
I hit the guy and knocked him out of bounds. They called it a fucking unnecessary roughness. Are you kidding me? I knocked him out of bounds. I didn't hit him out of bounds, so he was out.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
3rd and 2.
Oh, I just scored 2. Damn. I just let him back in.
I got a new suit, bro. I got the secret war
suit. That's what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
The blue and the blue one. Second column.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
I have the Iron Spider, so we don't have a spike.
0 out now as he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. And last
now I'm
time,
running with the velocity.
one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for his... And that's caught inside
Oh,
the
my
30.
God. See that?
All the way down to the 27. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards.
I just got a 43-yard completion.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
14 to 10, 2-minute warning.
Didn't happen on that play.
Okay.
2 minutes to go
Dude,
here
the
in
velocity
the
seems
first
so good.
half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Take two. On 53.
I forget which one. I forget where it's at. Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of beating some exactly.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. And he fires one incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, go, Roger.
It is, if you look at your suits, it's the 4th column.
I can't read that.
4th column, 3rd one. Right next to the iron spreader.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando.
Wow, this is stuff I got for pre-order.
All my shit. And Bryant's kick is good.
17 to 10.
Moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a good snap,
3rd
good
one.
hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
Iron spreader 2nd
like
one.
kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
You can look at the just look at the picture.
And
I
this
sent
will
you.
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense
Come on,
now
Denver.
back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try to chip away this game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here's Rudolph. And he'll be hit as he releases
boy, Bennett.
and that'll fall incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys
I think the one mission I'm on is I have to go to Kingpin's shit. That's where you find MJ.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46
Where you find MJ for the first time.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to third
I've been
and 3
playing anything.
now.
I'm just going around finding shit.
Back to throw, Rudolph.
Oh, he got lucky. Wow.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Dude, I activated all the surveillance towers already.
A handoff to Fournette. And an alley to run. Fournette loses it.
Oh, he fumbled it.
And they're going to set up shop at the
Fournette fumbled it.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey,
booth review.
to the defense here.
Oh, it's overturned. He got it back. Wow.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play.
Oh, that winged, by the way, I showed you. It was traverse across city rooftops. Alright, let me check the pictures out real quick.
Now Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Black one is cool.
Now before this second down play, we'll get
One the
whistles
electric one too.
and a
Looks like
timeout.
that's pretty big.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Leopard! Single! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Here's Rudolph now on second down. Escaping the pass.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Get some.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be third and a mile.
Detroit!
From the gun, here's Rudolph. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Detroit! Hey. Got 3 down.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Looking long for his tight end read. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And coming out now, the Broncos. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
How do
play.
you even set your
But
apartment?
we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more
Is your
shot
apartment
before
in
the
the
clock runs out.
It shows you where it's at. If you go to it,
A
how do
final
you get
shot
inside?
before half for Kano. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And for the 3rd time here in
I'm
this
saving my
half, it's
shit right now.
intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he returns it here to to his own 18-yard line.
Just got a trophy. I was upgrading my gadgets.
We'll take a timeout.
Upgraded my gadget.
You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Start of third quarter, 17-10.
Return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Oh my god, I threw another pick with Keenum. Because he can't throw the fucking ball. I had him beat and everything. Can't fucking do nothing with it.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Alright, dudes, I'm hopping off here. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this party too. Try to finish this game. Later.
Sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Again, it's Fournette. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll toss it to Fournette. Now he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Well, they went for all the marbles there on that long pass. He caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
So difficult, isn't it? Because you have so many things you're going through on that play. Trying to get open, trying to catch the ball, and still get your feet down to complete the process of the play. Not successful on that attempt.
That'll be caught right side by Reed.
Fuck, man, play some defense. 2-6.
Picking up the first.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And this is caught at the 8.
Oh, wow.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Leopard! Leopard! No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Check 4. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Catanzaro now for the extra point. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. To the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. A good pickup there at 22.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Keenum now on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Everything about
Come on, man.
tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking
It's
out of
fucking
running
ball.
backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Keenum looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Keenum to the throw. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his
Should have
hand
been
on
able to make
one,
that throw.
knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And if they're going to take it in for another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1.
And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run their offense as well. Everyone's got to lock in this situation. No mistakes.
Quick throw.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
The 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A big play there.
Right on.
99 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Wow. Yeah.
Point after now from Catanzaro. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Dude, that's like demoralizing shit right there.
That sails over the now
like, what do you do after that happens? Like,
a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
that's like a season-killing play right there.
Game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On first down, it's Keenum. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, here's Keenum.
How is Sanders not getting free, man?
That's all he needed. First down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
On first and 10, here's Keenum. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Go forward! Oh my God, I hate this game sometimes.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On second down, here's Keenum. Flushed out right.
What the fuck is that guy doing, dude? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, dude. Look at this shit. I'm just gonna stand there.
In this case, he's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's gonna go for it.
Now Keenum. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Four down, check, four down. Gun!
This is Fournette. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Past the 20. And into the end zone.
Can't beat the game when it does that, dude. They haven't called the perfect play call for it. Stop the run. That's stupid.
By the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Catanzaro now for the extra point. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the lead now up to 14.
Wow.
Catanzaro out now.
I guess Madden determines I won't win today, no matter what.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touch.
Bro, I'm going to put my punter in there just to fucking prove a point.
To throw is King. Throwing on first down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ohio!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. King. And some room to work. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before.
Why didn't he dive? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. This game is so fucking scripted, bro. Doesn't even dive. Just runs by the ball. This game is broken too, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A right side catch by Crabtree. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Back to throw. King. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
I'm just gonna keep fucking around.
What I like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Flex round! Flex round!
King throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to let it go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Bro, you just let King fucking throw a bomb on you. I'm proof probably how broken this game is, dude.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's.
I don't care how bad the score ends up, bro. I just want the ball back so I can throw with King.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go! White 90! Ohio! White 90!
Here's King. Throwing again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And brought
King is 3 of 6, bro.
Inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now King from the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Eric Armstead in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Yeah, that's legit. And then it gives me for the flag. Come on, bro. This game is so fucking broken, dude. Here, I'll give him the touchdown just so I can get the ball back. Just so I can show him I can move the ball down the field with a fucking punter.
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hurry up, here we go!
They'll run with Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one. This time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
That's all right.
Pittsburgh.
I'd rather lose a game like this than have Madden fucking cheat me repeatedly.
Have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
There's no way he breaks out of that tackle like that, like he did for that touchdown, bro. Not a fucking chance in hell.
On 2nd down, here's Rudolph. That's complete to John Ross. The 40. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Rudolph looking to throw. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
That is all right.
In for the score. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That is all right.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late.
I remember when I was winning on all Madden. Ever since we went back to this all pro stuff, seems like it's gotten a little different with the sliders and all that.
They just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you'd set the magic number.
Not over. It's 45-17. You're telling me this game's not broken?
Marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number
I'm in my second
season
and it still says Case Keenum is. That's his first start.
Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
King now on first down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw is King. Looking to throw on second down. They got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Give him 30 yards there. Throwing on first down. King. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Wow, he not only tackled my offensive lineman, but he tackled me, dude.
Skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To throw on second down. King.
Oh, so close.
Here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Will tie the intended receiver, and now it's third down. King operating from the gun. And a trick play doesn't work. Good reaction.
Look at that, 105 yards of passing with the punter.
Derek Johnson there in coverage.
But this game isn't broken at all. I'm up 17 fucking nothing or whatever, 14 nothing. And then all of a sudden the game just goes to shit. My guy can't complete any more passes. He can't throw over the defenders.
They're going to have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he connects with Ertz. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Looking to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's King. Back to the air on second down.
You can't get the ball out quick enough.
So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. They're making a stand.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
So I just threw 130+ yards with a punter.
You're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy,
and he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Oh, injured. That sucks.
After the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Eddie Vanderdoes there on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Everyone's got four down. Mike, 53.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
I'm going to bring in the kicker now.
Take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game?
Yeah, that wasn't interference. Okay.
Turn things around.
You can literally jump into a guy.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Oh, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing again. Bryant. Incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Flex round.
Now King to throw on 3rd down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back to throw. King. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and goal from the 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead.
This game is hella scripted, bro. It's so broken. It's so broken. I just drove down the field with a fucking punter, dude.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They begin with a run by Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10.
Tell me it's not broken.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
This is the kind of game that you make you want to sell your shit.
75 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns got him in the lead. And a pretty good return.
Hey, he's not allowed to lower his head.
25 at the 24
That's a penalty.
Yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sidelines, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And down he goes. But
Marquette King, 8 of 17, 169 yards. Yeah, this game's not broken at all.
King now on 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they will set up shot.
Did you see where the throw was?
At the 42-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I was a quarterback in high school, I can do this. Until it becomes a game situation.
BS.
Not quite the same in many cases.
On the run, it's Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I want the ball back.
They're going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll run it again with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
Give me the ball back.
Behind the line.
Leopard! Leopard!
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter. He'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Contact?
Who is this against?
Again, the game is broken. Never once touched the guy. See that?
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Leopard! Leopard!
I want the ball back.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And they'll go on the rim. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The loss of a full 3
can't even strip the fucking ball.
And now it's 2nd down.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. With the 7-yard line. Stacked a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
I'm trying to put...
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Get the ball in the end zone.
A second. Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards.
Good. Fuck that game. How about that? How about that mess? How about that shit's fucking weak as fuck? Let's go back to all Madden. I think it kind of takes away from a player. But it is what it is. He earned his win. I'm fine with that. Yes, I do. That's ball game for this week. Terrible week. Back to the drawing board for week 5. And then I think the bye week. So, anyway. Good times. Peace.